The greatest battle you'll ever fight won't be against another person. It won't be against time, money, or circumstance. It will be against the part of you that keeps settling for less. You've been chasing validation from a world that forgot your name the moment you looked away. You've been scrolling through other people's victories, while your own dreams collect dust. But the truth is this: the day you stop comparing is the day you start becoming. The noise around you means nothing if you can't command the voice within you. Because no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you purpose. The crown you seek is buried beneath your own discipline. So stand up, take a breath, and remember, the person you've been waiting to become is already inside you, waiting for you to finally focus. The world will not pause for your potential. It will not stop to see what you could become. It moves forward relentlessly, indifferently, while you hesitate, doubt, and compare yourself to others. And in that race of noise and distraction, the only person who can save you is the one staring back in the mirror. You have been taught to look outward, to measure your worth by the applause of strangers, the validation of numbers, the illusions of success you see on screens. But the truth the greats lived and died for, is that the path to greatness has always been inward. Thomas Edison did not chase recognition. He chased mastery. He burned through thousands of failures alone in the dark before the world ever called him genius. Henry Ford did not wait for permission to innovate. He trusted his vision when others mocked it. Andrew Carnegie, Walt Disney, Napoleon Hill himself, they all began with a single obsession: to become more than they were yesterday. You cannot improve the world until you first improve yourself. You cannot lead until you can govern your own mind. And you cannot rise while your energy is wasted watching others climb. So, the command is simple: focus on yourself. Not in arrogance, not in isolation, but in reverence for your own potential. Every moment you spend envying another's success is a moment stolen from your own evolution. Every second you compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20, you rob yourself of the growth that only self-discipline can bring. You must understand, success is not about competition. It's about construction. You are not here to outshine others. You are here to outgrow yourself. The mind is a forge, and your thoughts are the flames. If you feed it with fear, doubt, and comparison, you will melt into weakness. But if you fuel it with purpose, focus, and faith, you will emerge unbreakable. Look around. The world is filled with people waiting. Waiting for motivation, waiting for luck, waiting for the right moment. But destiny doesn't wait. It whispers only to those who are already moving. The difference between the ordinary and the extraordinary is not talent. It's attention. The extraordinary are those who turn their gaze inward long enough to master the invisible. Their thoughts, their emotions, their habits. Before you can change your circumstances, you must change your state of mind. Your external life is nothing more than a mirror of your internal beliefs. The man who believes he cannot, will not. The woman who believes she can, inevitably will. When Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich, he wasn't teaching people how to chase money. He was teaching them how to become the kind of person who attracts success. Wealth, love, peace, respect. All these are shadows cast by one source of light, the developed self. You are that light, and the world is only as bright as you allow yourself to be. If you wish to change your life, start by commanding your mind. You are not your fears. You are not your failures. You are the one who can direct them. The most powerful weapon ever discovered is not the sword, nor the gun, nor technology. It is the focused human mind. When you wake up each morning, the battle begins. Not against the world, but against your own tendencies. Laziness, distraction, procrastination, doubt. Each morning is a mirror. It asks, who are you becoming today? And your actions answer louder than your words ever could. Stop chasing shortcuts. Stop seeking comfort. Growth is not supposed to feel safe, it's supposed to stretch you. Steel becomes strong only after it survives fire. So must you. When you feel discomfort, you are not breaking, you are being remade. When you feel pain, understand. This is the process of becoming. Most people retreat from that feeling. The few, the very few, lean into it. And those are the ones who rise. You must develop a relationship with discipline that feels sacred. Discipline is not punishment. It is devotion. It is the bridge between who you are and who you could be. Every great leader, every visionary, every builder of empires knew this. Discipline is the foundation of freedom. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. And your response shapes your reality. Focus on yourself. When you fall, study the lesson. When you fail, refine the method. When you succeed, stay humble and hungry. Every day is a mirror. Every action, a message to the universe declaring what you believe you deserve. So if you want more, be more. If you want respect, earn it. If you want greatness, be willing to endure what greatness demands. Because no one will hand it to you. No one will build your dream for you. And no one will understand your vision the way you do, until you bring it to life. The first transformation always begins in the unseen. Before you lift a hand, before you take a single step, your future is already being shaped by the thoughts you allow to live in your mind. Every invention, every revolution, every masterpiece, all of it began as an idea that refused to die. That's where belief is born. In silence, when no one claps, when the world doubts you, when the only voice that says, "You can," is your own. Belief is not pretending. It is knowing. It's that inner certainty that whispers, "I will find a way," even when every door is locked. Edison had it when his lab burned to the ground. Lincoln had it when he lost election after election. Walt Disney had it when he was told he lacked imagination. They didn't bow to the world's opinion because they had already decided who they were inside. That's where focus begins, with belief so strong that nothing external can dilute it. But belief alone is not enough. You can't build a cathedral with faith alone. You must take the hammer of discipline and strike again and again. The mind must be trained like muscle. You cannot expect clarity while living in chaos. You must create a space within yourself where focus can live. A mental sanctuary where the noise of comparison and doubt cannot enter. Wake up early, before the world demands your attention. Sit with your thoughts. Listen to them. Guide them. Because if you don't, they will guide you. Clarity is power. Most people fail not because they lack strength, but because they lack direction. They wake up without a compass, moved only by urgency, never by purpose. They run, but they don't know where. They grind, but they don't know why.